Hello and welcome to another episode of Course Showcase. Today we'll be playing Thad's Ole Ravine by Castor Troy Sr. This is a course that is on the radar of the TGC Tours. So we're going to go ahead and give it a look, see what it's about, and get into it. But first, let us set our course up. We only have one tee, so we're going to be playing the farthest tee that we can. Let us go ahead and do the first pin. Wind speed, let's go low. Out of the southeast, because that's where we're from. And everything else we'll leave on default. All right. Without further ado, let's get into the course. Right from the first tee, that's an amazing opening shot. As always, though, let's send the camera up and get a good look around. You can see why it's Thad's Ole Ravine, as we are definitely playing in and around a ravine. I do love how the course crisscrosses the ravine. As you can see, we're back and forth across the ravine here. I like that. That's a very unique feature. Usually, it's a water stream or something like that. This one is this is pretty interesting. All right, well, let's see what we've got. Starting off, we have a par 4. Par 4, 283 yards. To there. It's as far as I can go. Total yardage is 361. That should be nice. We can get there. Got a little bit of a headwind. Not too bad. 3 miles an hour. That was a good starting tee off. Oh, got a little bounce there. Bounced it to the left a little on me. All right, now we have this we have a left to right slope on the green. So we're going to want to go over here a little bit because we've got to adjust for the wind too. We're going to want to go over here a little bit, pull back, and try to use the slope to roll us towards the pin. That wind took me a little further to the right than I wanted, but that's okay. Very slight slope, but our green speeds are 165. So they're a little fast. So we got to be careful with that. I feel like that might be where we need to be. That'll do it. Always love to open up with a birdie. Oh, very nice. Lovely views of the ravine. From each tee, the ravine is very, very prominent. That was a good Very good hit. Landed in a very nice spot too. Sets me up pretty well for my next. This is a par 5. Now, this could very well become, as you can see, there's that, it's a bit of a hill here. So I can catch it here and it can sling me in one of the most horrible positions. But we're going to try to run, the right side here. It looks fairly flat on the right side of the fairway. So we're gonna, and plus we have the 2-mile-an-hour wind that may push us into the rough. I'm not sure, but we're gonna try right about here and hope for the best. We just skimmed that rough, didn't we? We flirted with danger there. We got right on the edge of that one. All right. Not too bad. There is a little bit of left to right. Or right to left, my bad. Let's go right there with a little bit of a backspin and see what we can do. Oh, had I not put the backspin on it, that would have very much been an eagle. But we'll take birdie. We're proud of birdie. We will never turn down a birdie. Oh, we got a par 3 coming up. 185 yards total from the pin here. We are carrying the whole ravine on this one. Oh my. Oh my, indeed. A little too much into it. A little too much. It must have been coming from an elevated green there. Was the green? Yeah. Yeah, the tee box was just a little higher than the green, which I should have paid attention to. I would have been. But it's okay. Oh. Wow, those fast greens. Those fast greens are what they get you every time. This may be a bogey hole. That's what I was afraid of. That's what I was afraid of. It's all right. It's all right. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. The course giveth, the course taketh. I do love Lipton. The brisk iced tea. I don't know if it's because I like the flavor of it or if it reminds me of childhood. I suppose a bit of a both, you know. That was a nice opening strike. Put a little backspin on it so that it doesn't get too carried away on us. That might be a little too much backspin. Let's go right here. We're going to go just to the left a little. That may have set us up for a pretty decent shot. Boy, this slope, though. This is crazy. Let's try there. Nice, nice. We got one back. We lost one, but we gained one. So, we're doing all right. More importantly, that was a nice recovery from the bogey in the last hole. And that's the key thing. If you get a bogey, don't let it get you down. Don't let it get in your head. Just like old Rafiki said, doesn't matter. It's the past. Just put it in the back of your mind. Go forward. Go, okay, that hole's done. Now, new hole, new opportunities. Kind of like when, like in life, like in everyday living. You messed up the day before, don't worry about it. It was yesterday. Today is a new day. New opportunities, new adventures. That took me to the left a little bit. Kind of got a weird bounce off in that, but not going to be upset because it did kind of line me up very nicely with the pin. So I will take that and be a little happy. Let's put a little backspin on it. Let's try this. Well, I went a little past the pin. I don't like coming from this angle with this. So this left to right slope, moving fairly fast. Not a steep slope. It's a very minor slope, but on fast greens, even the slightest slope, it just spell trouble if you don't putt right. See, just like that. On a slower moving green, that would have not been anywhere close to that. Oh, she danced with danger on that one. I'm not gonna lie, folks. I'm not gonna lie. I got nervous when it started kind of circling the bowl there. All right. We are on the 6th hole, par 3. Very, very, very short par 3. 133 yards total. Not too bad. Not too bad. A little short par 3. Got a little more power out of it than I wanted. This is going to sit down a little funky. Oh, thank God for the back. The backspin right there is what really helped me. I feel that's going to be a little too far. There we go. There we go. That's nice. That is a nice. Got a bit of a dog leg to the left here. And a moose just hanging out doing his moose thing. Just being a moose on a rock. Total of 416. 416 yard par 4. That came off a little sloppy, but even the moose didn't like it. He shook his head over it. Even the moose was like, what in the world? I should have left that ball alone. I really should have. Let's try there. We got a little bit of a putt. 20 foot to cover. We're going up a foot. It's not enough to do we have to putt too much. Oh. Usually when I'm about 20 feet out, it's an exploratory putt at best. So I'm not looking to make this. I'm just looking to get close. A little more mustard on that, and we probably would have had us a 20 foot. '18th, another par. Course looks pretty all right. Fairly straight. We have this real narrow. The fairway narrows down there to the green, which is interesting. I'm gonna say again, we want to keep it on the right side. That way, if we get any weird bounces, we have a whole big landing area over here to hang out with. That worked out pretty good. Got a very slight wind, so we don't want too much. It's not going to come out the way I wanted it. But in the end, it ended fairly well. No. Oh, that was horrible. That was horrible. I misread that green. That should have very well been my birdie. We're going to want to try to get it as far out there as we can. That looked good. That looks real good. As we say here in the South, that dog will hunt. A little bit of a wind behind us. Not a lot of wind behind us, though. But we are coming down. We are elevated slightly above the green, so we don't want to go too far because it end up pushing us either past the flag or completely off the green. So let's try this. It's too much power. I put too much into it. We're going to be on the other side. But we stayed on the dance floor. I'm going to pay for that misread. I'm going to pay for that misread dearly. Oh my. Oh. We saved par. Wasn't sure. It was a little touchy there. Par 3, 366 to the flag. We have a nice little bottleneck, a little narrow entrance into the green. Let's see if we can roll it right up as close as we can get. Not too bad. Not too bad. Now, ideally, we want to be right here on this flat spot. Oh, no. I did not get that where I wanted. These are the ones, these are the putts that really get me the worst. Because to me, they almost look straight. I mean, almost looks like it should be right in. But we do have, it goes right to left and then left to right a little bit. So we're gonna try this 25-foot putt. It was the last little left to right at the end that I did not overcome correctly for, but we're par, hopefully. All right, 11th hole, par 4, 410 to the pin. Not too bad. Not too bad of a... That come off a little nasty. That's going to leave me hitting up over the hill to the... Yeah, that leaves a blind. Very blind shot to the green. Very much thinking how I want to play this one. I think we can do pretty much where we're at now. I think if we just adjust right to here a little bit, we should be able to up over the hill and maybe get what we were looking for. Oh, that was right on the money. Right on the money. I thought we had a pitch in. I'm not gonna lie, I thought we pitched in for the eagle. And I pulled back just a little bit, we would have gotten the roll that we needed, and it would have been a lovely pitch in for the eagle. But if frogs had wings, they wouldn't bump their ass when they hopped, now would they? This is just fairway for days. Fairway for days. I love the building there. That must be the clubhouse. Love the very much love the look of the clubhouse. It's a par 5. I would have loved to made it in 2. but it is a very large, long par 5, and I just do not have the striking ability for such. Oh, I'm pulling myself short on this one. Well, that did not go where I originally planned. It's a lot of roll, a lot of right to left roll on this. You hate when you you hate when you make par on a par 5. I mean, really, par 5s, I don't want to say you should be making at least a birdie on a par 5, but it's just when you don't come in for at least a birdie, you kind of feel bad. Oh, I need you to come on back. Come on back just a little bit. Oh, we got that last right at the end there. It gets it picks up speed. And I missed. I'm going to pay for this. I'm going to pay for this. Indeed. Indeed, that is an unfortunate thing. The greens are just, that is an unforgiving green right there. You hate to see a bogey. You hate to see a bogey. But, as much as you hate to see it, only 2 in a round is not bad. I think we're going to go over here to the larger, more safer landing zone. Again, we have a par 5. Looks like it's 480 yards to the pin. If we're lucky, we can get out of here with 2. I don't know. I don't think we're going to make 2. We might be able to make 2. We go up to the hybrid. Head up to the hybrid. Pull some stuff back a little bit. Over here. Oh, I was hoping to roll it just up onto the, but it's all right. We are now chipping for an eagle, which is not bad. Oh, come on. Come on. You have to, you can't tell me that. I'm angry with myself, folks. I'm angry with myself. I should have done better with that one. But it is what it is. Now the 15 with a good tailwind is easily a drivable par 4. Oh, easily with a good tailwind. We will take that birdie. I mean, we'll take a birdie any day of the week. We will never turn a birdie down. Good wide landing spot. And how does that set us up for the next? Pretty much almost straight in line with the pin, which is a good thing. Oh my. I pushed that one so horrible. That was not my intentions of how I wanted to come off. That was a very, very horrid shot. That was not, absolutely not where we wanted to go with that. I'm afraid. So we got 473 to the pin. We're going to go ahead and play right here in the front of these bunkers and hope for the best. I knew I should have gone to the high side. Should have gone the high side of it. Should have tried the high side. Hope for better. And that's coming out just in weird pattern. Stop and let me at least get a nice chance at par. No. Overthought myself. I overthought myself. Well, on the 18th, coming into the clubhouse, a nice little par 3, 186 to the pin, a bit of a tailwind towards us. Let's go ahead and let's see if we can't finish strong. That puts us up for a good spot. All right, let's see if we can finish this with a birdie. And we do. There we go. All right, folks, that was this episode of Course Showcase. Remember, if you enjoy these episodes, please subscribe, hit the bell button to get notified when a new one releases. I try to release these on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Also, we do live on Sunday on Twitch. We'll do some live course showcasing. Go over and check me out on twitch.com at Maverick Mutt. As always, it's Maverick Mutt on everything. But with that, as always, be good, be blessed, and happy golfing.